All right, welcome, 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 welcome. If you are joining us, please go to the chat box, tell us your name and your location, click the like button, and click the share button. It's amazing. We're going to be having an amazing time tonight. We're going to be sharing a lot of things. If you can hear me, please go to the chat box, drop in your name or location. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, if you can hear me, go to the chat box, drop in your name. If you can hear me, if you can hear me, good evening, good evening. How was your day today? We're going to be having a big show tonight. We're going to be sharing a lot of things. I know most people are scared. They don't know if you are in the bear market or in the bull market. Like, people are really confused. We're going to be sharing to you tonight if we are still on the bear market or in the bull market as well. So I'm going to be showing you that. I'm going to be showing you that in this section tonight. Big show tonight. We'll be sharing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please drop in your name and your location. So let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, I can see some people on YouTube. You're welcome. Please click the like button. Click the like button so that YouTube can share this broadcast to other people so they can watch. Because we're going to be sharing great things tonight. Showing you whether we are in the bull market or in the bear market. I know most people are scared. Bitcoin jumping from 56,000 all the way down to 42,000. Like, it's crazy. What happened was really crazy. Like, people don't know what happened, but we're going to be sharing to you. We're going to be getting from us tonight whether what happened is healthy or whether we're going to be expecting a bear market or a bull market. So we're going to be sharing that to you in this live sections, and we're going to be showing you cryptocurrency we are looking at. So we're going to be wait for other people to join us. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Please click the like button and click on the notification button so you can share the video so that a lot of people will watch this video and get the powerful insight and nugget we're going to be sharing tonight. Share the video, share the video, share the video. Awesome, awesome. I can see some people joining us. I can see Mary Henry from Lagos. I can see Abubakar Mohammed, you're welcome. I can see Nwankwo Godwin, you're welcome. Ikechukwu Oji, you're welcome from Owerri. I can see Queen from Abuja, you're welcome, you're welcome. I can see Ikechukwu, okay, awesome. I can see David from Uyo, awesome, awesome. So we're going to be starting in a few minutes. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. We just have to wait for other people to join us before we kickstart. But one thing I want to guarantee you tonight is that the tonight's meeting is going to worth your time. Like, I can tell you, it's going to worth your time. We're going to be getting insight, nugget, and you need to stay in this meeting to the very end, because what you're going to be getting tonight is huge knowledge and insight, and it's going to be explosive to my opinion. I want you to do is to click the like button, share the video, and stay in the meeting, because we're going to be giving this information free of charge. I can tell you, it's a mind-blowing information that you can't afford to miss. Okay, I can see Samuel from Ibadan. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, we're going to be starting this meeting in a few minutes. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. Just give us a little bit of time. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. Okay. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to be starting in few minutes. Just exercise some patience. All right. So just exercise some patience. We're going to be sharing great nuggets with you guys in few minutes. In few minutes, it's going to be explosive. So we're going to be showing you what is happening, the overview of what is happening right now in the cryptocurrency space. Most people have a lot of questions. You know, a lot of fear right going on right now. They don't know what to do. Is it the time to buy? Some people their 1,000 naira has turned to their 100,000 naira has turned to maybe 20,000. Out of fear. But we're going to be sharing to you, showing you what you will do tonight. All you need to do is to sit back and relax. It's going to be an explosive meeting. All I need you to do is to click the like button and share this video. Share this video to your friends and family. Share this video to your friends and family. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Harrison. Are you there, sir? Hello? Okay,
Yeah,
Mr.
bro.
Harrison.
What's up? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up, everyone?
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. All right, bro. Nice to have you all here.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, where we at?
Yeah, I wasn't just telling them to, click the like button to share the video. We've not started yet. We've not started. Just getting some, for them to drop their names and their locations.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to get my screen on play.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. First of all, thank you all for for turning up. This is very beautiful. Okay. Now, so we have so much in store today for you guys. Honestly, this is going to be a very very rewarding live show. Please, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just let me know. Just say yes, I can hear you, so we can proceed. John, are you there? Can you hear me very
Yes, I'm
very
there. I can hear
clearly?
loud and clear. I can hear you.
All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so today, first of all, there is a lot of fear in the market. Like right now, there is so much fear in the market right now. John, in the next few seconds, I think I'll call you back. All right,
Okay.
cool. All right. So you see, all right. So now you see there is so much fear in the market right now, so much fear. And then everyone is possibly thinking if we are in a bear market. Everyone is thinking right now if we are in a bear market. Sometimes when you go to Facebook, you would see people post things on Facebook. You go to Twitter, and then sometimes you go to Instagram, you go to Discord, you go to YouTube. Now, these guys would like kind of like be like, yo, we are heading to bear market. And when you ask them, please, can you simply give me or show me the analysis that you made you conclude that we are in bear market. You would notice that most of the times these people are actually very clueless. They are just making these statements based on how they feel. They do not have any defined result as as a function of their own research. So they just speak anyhow and they create fear in the market. Okay, so people do not even really know if we are heading to the bull market or if you're heading to the bear market. But in the next few seconds from now, we're actually going to make some analysis and show you exactly where we are right now in the market and what caused that dump. That sudden dump that actually, collapsed Bitcoin from I think from about 56,000 all down the way to 42,000. That was insane. So now, before I actually proceed, John, do you think John, are
I
you
can
there?
hear you. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
there.
Do you think if we are in a bear market or not? What do you actually think like right now? Are we in a bear
Oh,
market or we are
Uh,
actually in a bear? Just Your view.
Okay, to my opinion, we are not on bear market. To my opinion, because looking at the way Bitcoin recovered, to me, is a sign that what the market did was a very, very, very beautiful correction to be able to, shake out the weak hands, to reduce the leverage and different things for the market to bounce out. I believe we are still in the bear market. Sorry, in the bull market.
Okay. All right. Very,
Yeah,
very beautiful. So now let me show you something very quick, very, very quickly. Now, first of all, before you conclude if we are in a bear market or not, we had a very massive. I don't know if these guys can see my screen like right now.
we are not seeing your
Um.
screen.
Okay. Let me try to share my screen. I don't know. I always have issues with this screen sharing of a thing. All right. Okay. Fine. I think I'm there. Okay. Now see very quickly. John, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, very, very, very interesting. Now, first of all, before you conclude if we are in a bear market or a bull market, there is a very important question that you need to ask. A very, very important question. In fact, let me go to CoinMarketCap and let's check something. And then very quickly understand that at the end of this live show, at the end of this live show, we're actually going to give you guys some calls on very powerful coins that you need to start buying right now and keep. Honestly, these coins are fucking powerful. So we don't want you guys to miss out from this. Just stick around. In the next few minutes, we'll be out of here. But these particular coins and the knowledge that you will get from this live show will be extremely rewarding. Now, the thing I actually want you guys to see very quickly is that if you check out Bitcoin right now, it's 50,000. Now, if you see what Bitcoin did a few days ago, let me see if I can, get ahead. This is it. On the 3rd of December, Bitcoin collapsed all the way from, let's say, 57,000. Just watch this. Bitcoin fell all the way to 52. I think was it 40,000? I'm sorry,
Forty-two
sorry.
thousand.
To 42,000. I'm not sure why I am seeing
Yeah,
something else here. Okay, so all the way to 42,000. Just watch this. This
yeah.
red shit happening all of a sudden. Now and then everybody conclude that we are in a bear market. Now, the question I actually want you guys to ask before you can conclude if whether or not we are in a bear market is who was the one that sold? Because if Bitcoin could
Hmm.
collapse all the way from 56,000 down to 42,000 in almost no time, who sold? Somebody must have sold, and that should have been a whale who has a lot of Bitcoin. Maybe not just one person, but a lot of people must have sold, and they must have sold a lot of Bitcoin that would have warranted Bitcoin to fall this hard. So if you can figure out who was the one that sold, and just notice this very quickly, when Bitcoin fell all the way to 42,000, almost instantly, it started filling up the gap back to
The gap. Yeah.
50,000 very quickly. So now, who
That,
was the one that
yeah.
sold and who was the one that bought? John?
Yeah, I can hear
John?
you.
Now,
I can hear you.
before we can say that we are in a bull market or we are heading to the bear market, this is a very vital question that needs answers.
Sure.
So people need to understand who sold and of course who buy. Because before
Sure.
Bitcoin of $1 trillion can fall that hard, that means there must be a particular well, very hard well, that dumped his portfolio on us.
Exactly.
But now just watch this. Just watch this. Watch this very quickly. Just watch this. Now, I like how this guy started this. This guy said the real question is, just in case you don't know, I would like to actually go follow people like this. Very intelligent guy, very, 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 very insightful. He said
Okay.
the real question
Wow.
is who is selling right now and who is buying. Because it is very wrong for you to say we are in a bear market or in a bull market if you don't even know who sold and who bought.
And who bought? Hmm. Interesting question.
So he said on-chain analysis will answer this. Now follow me very closely. But first of all, hey guys, first of all, very important. Please, you have to do just one thing for us, only one thing for us. I want you to just do only one thing for us, please. Like this video, because when you like this video on YouTube, it is going to help us a lot. And if you're watching from Facebook, I would advise you to come to YouTube so you can actually have better stream quality. And when you like this video on YouTube, it is going to help the YouTube algorithm to actually know that people like content like this. So liking this content and
A lot
sharing
of
it on
things,
Facebook for
but I
us,
know more YouTube.
yeah, and share this on Facebook is actually going to help us a lot. So I promise you, this is actually going to worth a lot of your time, and you would sure appreciate this live show. But just give us only
Sure,
one favor back:
sure.
share this and like our content, just for the sake of the algorithm. So real quick, now this guy said the real question is who is selling right now and who is buying. Hello, John. I think
Yeah, I can hear
your
you.
device is making noise right now. So just fix your sound system. All right, real quick. So now he said on-chain analysis will answer this question. Okay, wait. Let me figure out. John, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, very very good. So now just watch this, and then he went ahead
Please, can
to
you
go
make
to
your
break
screen
down.
wider so that the audience in YouTube can see? They say it's blurry. Can you just make your screen wider? Is it possible so
Okay,
they
I
can
think
reach?
yes, we can make the screen wider, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you should try to change the quality. Change the quality to 720. Like you know how to change that quality of video, right? To 720,
Yes,
so that
I
you,
know.
you actually have the best quality. So right now, let me try to widen the screen. Okay.
So change your quality to 720 if you're on YouTube.
Yes, if you're on YouTube, just
Yeah.
try to change it to 720 so you can actually have better view. So now
Yeah.
he said, now this particular guy opened a very interesting trade and he made a very, very beautiful research. He said, are we going to further? I mean, sorry, are we going further down or we are near the end of this painful downtrend? So he's asking, are we going down the mole or is the market actually going to keep going up? Or we are, in fact, basically, are we in a bull market or in a
Or in the
bear
bear
market?
market.
Now, he said, it seems that we are almost done. I will show some on-chain metrics along with other books and with some good old PA charts. Let's go. Now, very quickly, he said, let's start with one of the best questions that we could ask when we saw the price is going down. He said, who is selling? Are big money dumping or is retail panicking? Now, big guys are sitting tight. This chart is showing that um, long-term holders versus short-term holders. Actually, basically, what this actually simply means is that, let me see if I can. Oh, sorry, they ban Twitter in Nigeria right now. So if you don't use VPN, you almost cannot watch Twitter or see Twitter.
Honestly.
So now from his analysis, it is showing that those people that held Bitcoin over 6 months ago, minimum, none of them sold.
Hmm.
Now Bitcoin has fallen from 52,000 from 56,000 down to 42,000, but there was no single well that sold.
That's so wow.
No single well that actually sold. All their wallet was well tracked. There was no single transaction from the well. So now, all the people that actually held Bitcoin at least minimum of 6 months ago, the long term
Holders.
holders, none of them sold their Bitcoin. Now, why did Bitcoin have to collapse that hard if nobody sold? So he said the big guys are sitting tight. Now, this chart is showing long-term holders versus short-term holders, and you can see that it was the retail hands that were actually selling. The retail
Selling off
investors,
their Bitcoin.
yeah, just selling off based on panic. In fact, just watch this. He said the long-term holders, 6 months plus guys, are not selling. Basically, he said the bigger the blue, the higher the profit taken from long-term holders. So comparing the biggest crashes in 2017, long-term holders aren't spending a lot. Okay, then he now went ahead to say, while we are talking about long-term holders, let's look at their amount of Bitcoin. Now, there is a particular spot I would like you to see very, very clearly. Now, watch this. Watch this. He said, so how is the market reacting? We started seeing bidding near the lows by whales who went to pick up every sat that you are selling in panic. So you see, the big guys were not selling. All the big wells, like the micro strategy, like Tesla, they are
Yeah.
still holding their Bitcoin.
Still hold
Nobody
it.
sold.
Nobody
So,
sold.
but what actually happened right now is when Bitcoin fell all the way to 43, instantly that gap got filled. And from the chart,
Immediately.
it was the same guys who are holding the big wallet that went back to scoop those same Bitcoin that the retail investors, retail, you and I got panicked and they sold off. Those big wells went back to fill their portfolio. So nobody sold. That was actually a well. It was the new young guys who barely, let me say, they barely know nothing. Because those who held Bitcoin at least 6 months old of holding Bitcoin, nobody sold. So he now went ahead to say, now this is Coinbase. Look how aggressive with the sellers. Now bid start to appear, and more importantly, feel. We have seen tons of bid pull earlier. This time they are filling. So blah 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 blah. He kept saying this, and then in simple conclusion, he said, long-term holders are not selling. And don't forget, long-term holders is a combination of those who held Bitcoin for at least 6 months ago. Now nobody sold. And then there was no significant inflow. That means there was no actual significant volume. In other words, there was no transaction occurring that the sellers and the buyers, the bears and the bull were fighting that eventually collapsed the market. So what actually happened was that the market just collapsed from no.
Mr. Harrison, are you there? Hello, Mr. Harrison. Hello. Hello, Mr. Harrison. Okay, guys. Mr. Harrison, are you there? Probably his network. Okay, so this is just the analysis, signifying whether we are in bull run or in bear market, bull market or in bear market. To my opinion, this is a very, very, very amazing research. Now, based on what this guy put out in here, is a huge research. To my opinion, I can tell you, we are not yet in the bear market. Yeah, this is really big because I was expecting a drop in the market, but what came out was really, really crazy. And the way the market recovered was what gave me confidence that we are not in a bear market. Now we're not able to create lower lows. So we just had a sharp drop and a quick recovery. And we see what has been happening in the cryptocurrency market, how the whole market is recovering very, very fast. So we are still tight in the bull market. So we are not yet in the bear market. So you just have to understand that and never to panic because these are psychology. It happens. When people expect something to happen, the market makers will just do something to be able to put fear so that people can start panicking and sell off. And before you know what, you start seeing the price of the asset that you sold going up crazily. I see that one of the token that I bought called Super Farm. I know someone that sold when the market was going down. But before the person could know what's happening, the market recovered, even went above the entry price of the person. Now, if you're enjoying this section, if you're enjoying this class, please, I want you to do us one favor. Now, I want you to click on the like button, click on the share button, and sit back and relax. Because why? We're going to be sharing huge content with you tonight. Because why? The big question is right now is, are we in the bull market? Are we in the bear market? Because why? What happened a few days ago, about 2 days ago, people did not expect that. How Bitcoin fell up from $56,000 all the way to $42,000. Now we were not expecting that heavy dump, but you know what? It just happened. Now this is just market for you. Now it's just one of the things that happen in the financial market. Now when you expect something to happen, it will not happen. Now what is Bitcoin doing right now? This is the question of so many people. Are we still going up or going down? And that is what we are sharing tonight. For you to know that there is no cause for alarm, to my opinion, all you need to do is just relax. So go ahead, destroy the like button, click on the share button, and sit back and relax. Because why? You're going to be getting tons and tons of value. I guess network knock out Mr. Harrison, but before, in a short while, he will join us and we share everything we have to, we have to see tonight. So I can also share with you what I'm looking out for if we're going up or going down technically. Because if you join us in our last section, last section, let me show you before Mr. Harrison join us. In our last section, I actually predicted the market to go down. Actually predicted the market to go down. All right. So let me get Bitcoin here. Let me get Bitcoin. All right. So this was our last section. Now, this was our last section. I actually predicted the price of Bitcoin to go down. Okay, I believe you all can see my screen. Sorry. I believe you all can see my screen. Oh, you're welcome back.
Oh, bro, man.
Yeah, network.
Honestly, I have no idea what actually happened to my device. This is so embarrassing. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So now back to John. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay, let me try to share my screen. I think, wow, I lost almost everything right now. All right. Can you see my screen now, John?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, so very quick. So sorry, this is this is actually what we face sometimes. All right, so back to where we stopped. So no significant inflow. Then bids appearing on other books and sell absorbed. Short-term holders selling at a loss. So this was just investors selling because all the big institutions bought long time ago. So this was just short-term investors selling at a loss. Those who held Bitcoin for at least 6 months old, nobody sold. Nobody. And then fear is taking hold of paper hands. Now, let me show you. So now the question is, why did Bitcoin collapse? Why did Bitcoin collapse? This is what we should be asking. So if nobody sold, so why did Bitcoin collapse? Now, let me show you what I so much love about what this guy said. Like he said, let me just look for that somewhere. Now he said, okay, now very quickly, Jordan, are you there?
Hey, I'm there.
All right, cool. He said, now while we are talking about long-term holders, let's look at the amount of Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Then at the end of the day, he said, so selling that caused this dip was not coming from old wallets. They're selling because before a coin can go that down, there should have been massive, dumping, which in crypto we call it selling. So the selling that was responsible for this dip was not coming from any old wallet, long-term holders or whales. No single whale sold. Then who was selling? It was obvious that it was that he said, okay, sorry, it was an obvious orchestrated exchange done at the right time. So exchanges came together because the leverage in the market was extremely high. In fact, let me show you guys this. If you check Bitcoin leverage ratio, I don't know if I have that chart over here. Now, if you check Bitcoin leverage ratio across all exchanges, few days ago, it was almost at 72, all-time high. It was never that high before. So it was so high, and then eventually it came down to somewhat around 60, which was still extremely high. And if you can check from history, anytime there is increase in leverage, there must be a collapse that will eventually also collapse the price. So because when people are leveraging the market so hard, exchanges lose money. John, right?
Yes, sure.
When people keeps winning, you keep winning, Because in leverage trading, you are literally borrowing money from exchanges. So
Yes.
exchanges are saving like they broke here. Now they borrow you this kind of money. It is more like giving you shoes, but they cut off your legs. So because the leverage in the market was actually so high, all of the exchanges possibly came up together, they team up, and they dumped all of this coin together because they were taking advantage of this particular news. Based on this, he said it was an obvious orchestrated exchange dump at the right time, taking advantage of this particular two news, the Omicron virus and the Fed food. Because at that time, people were actually scared of the Omicron virus, if this virus will last long. Because the last time that the virus entered into the market, we had a complete crash.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
this was the right time for them to dump all of their coins on us, just to shake out those excessive leverage. And then, of course, it was obvious that the federal government was still struggling to decide if they will ban movement, ban transportation, ban flight, lockdown actually. So that kind of food, that fear, uncertainty, and doubt was very obvious. So the exchanges came together and decided to take advantage of this because they said it was an obvious orchestrated exchange dump at the right time, causing liquidation cascade and also forcing short-term bottlers panic. So now you see, when the coins, when exchange literally try to shake out that excessive leverage, I keep saying this, when there is high leverage in the market is unhealthy. It is very, very risky to trade as at that time. So now watch this. Watch this. Now, what just happened is not new. We've seen this before. In fact, in May, we actually had one of the highest checkouts in history of this year. As you can see, we had about 79% dump or crash in May. And in July, it wasn't that serious in July because we actually had a 49% checkout in July when there was excess leverage. Sorry, John, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right, cool. So now in May, we had 79% checkout. In July, we had 49% checkout. And then on September, we had about 50% checkout. And then in December, we had 58% checkout. So we've seen stuff like this happening. It is not the first time. In fact, this is just second to the biggest checkout that have actually occurred this year. So there's nothing new. In fact, this guy said yesterday liquidation cascade was the second largest single day event of 2021 in terms of Bitcoin. So John,
I can hear you.
let me meet you up here now. So now you see, you trade constantly, right?
Sure.
Now it was very, very obvious that in the chart, what happened. In fact, let me say this took almost 99% traders on our way.
Yeah, what happened that the last meeting we had, I actually predicted Bitcoin to go down to a particular demand level we are expecting it. But when the market gets to that level, it broke in like no trader could have it was crazy.
Broke the whole support. In fact, from the chart, if the worst was to happen, let's say at worst case scenario, 47,000. 47,000.
I didn't expect 42,000. Like I was shocked.
As in nobody. Listen, if anybody told you that they expected this to happen, those people must have either known about the leverage or they are just trying to assume the market. We are not fortune tellers. We are simply using on-chain analysis plus off-chain analysis to tell you what the market is saying. You understand? So the market never gave a signal that they will have that kind of massive dump. Since nobody sold, number one, nobody sold, no single well sold, no single institution sold, no old buyer sold, then where did the dump come from? It is
even
obvious.
After the dump, even after the
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, even after the dump, I think Michael Solar made a tweet about it. He was still holding strongly his Bitcoins because he made a tweet after the dump.
Okay. So, now cool. Wow. Why is my browser refreshing right now? This is crazy. John, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
I'm actually having some unusual technical issues, and this is very very sick like right now.
you.
Okay, so now you see, it is very very obvious, very 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 obvious that this dump was not normal. Okay, John, let us see from your own technical analysis, where do you think that we are in right now in the market? Where exactly do
All
you
right,
think?
let me go ahead and share my screen to show you
All
what
right,
I
cool.
think. You know. Okay. All right. So this is Bitcoin. Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Hello. All right. So
yes,
the
yes.
on the last meeting, this was where we are. On the last meeting, remember when I was trying to explain that the market tried to make an higher high at this level, we keep failing. Now, when we drop to this level, we try to make higher highs and we keep failing. Now, before that day close, I think we are still at this particular candle. This particular candle. Now, I was expecting this thing to get maybe here or maybe a little bit down, like the way we have it here, but not to this heavy momentum downward. Now, so this was where I was expecting the market to come and, or at this demand level or even break it, easily come up. But it tried to do that, but the next candle massively impulsed down. Now let me zoom it so you can see what I'm saying. Now, this was what I was expecting for the market to do. Like for the market to break this structure and recover very fast. But it broke it, recovered, but the next candle was very, very heavy. You can see the way we pushed heavily. We dropped over $10,000 in a single day. Now, but one of the interesting things that happened that if you look on the weekly time frame, here, there is a demand level right here, which the market just tap into it and recovered very fast. The market just tap into this demand level and recovered very fast, which is really awesome. If you look at the daily time frame, now the market has been pushing up. You might not be able to see something clear on the daily time frame, but let's go on the 4 hour time frame. Now, on the 4 hour time frame, look at how the market recovered. The market recovered, created a higher high, then created a low, wanted to make an higher high, but failed, then created a low, but that low was not below the previous low, it was exact. Now, this was when I knew that maybe something is about to change. Now, when the market closed at this level, we pushed up, created a higher high, of which this is really, really, really held it for me for Bitcoin. For me, what I'm actually expecting right now is for us to have this kind of price action, something like, okay, let me get this. So let me get this tool here. Oh, are you there, Mr. Harrison?
Yeah, I am
Okay.
with you 100%.
All right. So this is what I'm actually expecting right here in Bitcoin, for us to have something like this, retest this low that we just broke, and trend upward towards these levels. This is what I'm actually expecting right now for us to for for it to happen in Bitcoin. This is what I'm actually expecting right now, because why? We have broken this structure. Now we're going to come to retest it, then create a higher high that is above this high. That shows we are clearly in uptrend. Then once we do that, create a correction and keep trending upper. That is, it's just simple market structure, higher highs, that is uptrend. So this is what I'm actually expecting, because why? We couldn't break this structure. Now, since we couldn't break this structure, that means we're able to create another lower low, and we broke above the higher high, which is amazing. To my opinion, this is what I'm expecting in Bitcoin. And if this thing happen, it's going to be very healthy for the altcoin market. That's my opinion right now on Bitcoin.
All right, cool. Very, very cool one, John. Very,
Yeah,
very cool one. So you see, even from the charts, everything still looks very healthy. In fact,
very, very healthy.
this was just the exchange, trying to capitalize on human emotion. In fact, let me show you this very quickly. Let me show you this very, very quickly. Now, watch this. Watch this. Sorry. Oh, okay. Now, watch this. Now, very, very quickly. You see, We've always seen this before. This is not the first time that this is happening. It is not the first time that this is actually happening. Okay, now watch this. These exchanges, they knew that. I mean, okay, just watch this. I love what this guy said. He said, I thought to myself that this recent crash kind of reminded me of the COVID-19 crash back in March
2020.
2020. Now he said, I checked some FIPS, like FIPS level, and found this. Now we like basically this chart, just look at this chart right now. It is almost the exact what happened during COVID-19. I think around March, it is almost
Yeah,
the exact same chart happening
that happened.
right now, almost the exact same chart. And they knew very well that people will definitely react the same way because we had the Omicron um, 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 sentiment on ground, just like we had COVID-19 sentiment earlier, you know. So, and the chart was looking exactly. Just watch this. All of the shapes is almost exactly, in fact, the DOM, just watch the DOM right now. The exact same
Very
DOM.
sharp drop.
But one thing was actually different. And he said, just watch this. He said, we already had a daily close above the 0.618 FIPS, which is the first sign that a quick recovery is possible.
It's
And of
possible.
course, you saw exactly what happened. When the market
Honestly.
crashed, instantly there was a very quick recovery. So basically, the exchange, they were technically saying, like technically giving us the same charts that happened last year, but the fake version. The fake version. Because they know that the weak hands will surely panic and sell off all of their coins. And as you can actually see from the on-chain analysis, the whales, they kept coming back to keep enjoying their weak hands. So basically, this is almost like the exact same thing that actually happened before. And of course, we've seen stuff like this actually happen. The truth is that when there is significant shakeout like this, because I think about 750,000 traders so far were liquidated.
Yeah. So what else? Yeah.
750,000 traders. Just imagine that 750,000 traders lost their money. They lost all of their money. So we've seen stuff like this, and there was a very quick recovery in the market. So if you ask me if we are in a bear market, well, honestly, there is no data right now giving us a signal whether or not we are in a bear market. We are clearly and obviously still in a bull run.
In the bull
But there
market.
is
Yeah.
one thing I actually want you guys to understand. Just watch this. The leverage in the market right now, watch this. The leverage in the market right now is still high. I mean, where's that? Where's that chart? Okay. The leverage in the market right now is still high, just somewhere around, let's say, 35,000. There can still be a possibility of these guys wanting to shake out one more last time, and they bring this down to at least 24,000. Because even though the leverage looks cool right now, looks like they've shaken out all of the heavy hands, there is still a possibility that they may want to shake out up to 24,000. But that does not in any way mean that we are in the bear market. Everything right now is still looking good. Nobody sold. Only the retail investors actually panicked and they started selling off all of their Bitcoin. Nobody sold. So it was
Yeah.
just a
It's very, very
manipulation.
obvious. Sure.
It was just a very obvious manipulation. So the market is still looking very healthy. So, and again, John, we have a very
Yeah.
beautiful guest. Yeah, very
Yeah, I
beautiful
can see
guest
that.
in our midst today. Yeah, which is the founder of Farmbit. And we're actually
Wow.
going to give him an interview because Farmbit, though in just a very few seconds, we're talking about Farmbit, very few seconds. But before we actually proceed, so that we can start telling you guys, you know, the beautiful coins that we have to give you guys. John, do you have anything to share with us right now? I
Yeah,
think the chat.
I just have to recall to the coins one of the coins I gave out last time, which is Super Farm. Oh, all right. I just want to give out Super Farm right up to show you what's happening there. All right. Sorry, there is power outage, but we're still gonna end it. All right.
Just hide your camera. Just hide your camera.
All right. All right. So I just want to give out this particular token called Super Farm. You know, I don't know if any of you saw what happened to Super Farm. Can you hear me very clear? Um, okay. I believe you can hear me very clear. Now, I don't know if any of you saw what happened to Super Farm, the way Super Farm was going down when the market was going down. Now, Super Farm went as low as 0.05. That's what, sorry, 0. Sorry, Super Farm went down as low as 1.05, $1.05. Now, that was the price of Super Farm when the market was dropping. Now, this coin was listed today at Coinbase Pro, and that was what shot this coin up to this price. And I can tell you, there's a whole lot of exciting news happening in going on in Superfarm. Talking about their partnership with Immutable X and other partnership that have been doing, and their new game development that is coming up. I can tell you, Superfarm is a very good play for me, guys. If you're looking for 5 to 10x gains, you need to start looking into Superfarm. Superfarm is still very fresh right now. It has not even gotten to the all-time high of $4.74. Now, it's really a huge opportunity for you to pick Superfarm right away. Now, you can buy this coin in Binance right away. You can buy it on Binance. So, Superfarm is one of the huge game I'm actually advocating for, and I really love what they are doing. Now, another coin that I gave out is KAI, KAI, Cardia Chain. All right. Now, honestly, guys and girls, if you're looking for a long-term project, this project right now is down. But if you're looking for a long-term project that will gonna be a huge project, it's gonna be a huge coin in the future, I recommend for you to start looking into Cardia Chain. Now, to my opinion, this is a long-term project, but that doesn't mean that you will not start seeing things in 1 month or in 2 months. Now, before the dip happens, this coin was at 12 cents. Now you are now getting it at 7 cents. Now, before the dip could recover, that means you have almost 100% of your money. So you have an opportunity right now to pick Cardia Chain at a very discount rate. Because why? The project, the partnership, the mainnet launch, everything happening in this cryptocurrency is actually showing green. It's check all the boxes. To my opinion, this cryptocurrency check all the boxes. You can also do research on them for you to see what's happening right away. Now, I'm a huge fan of gaming token right now. I'm a very huge fan of gaming. Now, there's this gaming token I want to talk about, THG. All right, Theta Arena. I know one of the gaming token everybody is talking about right now is Axie Infinity, but I can tell you this particular token called Theta Arena has more gameplay that is playable more than Axie Infinity. Now, this particular token, it's not up to 1 week they have launched, and they have over 3 million active players in their platform right now. 3 million active players. Now, guys, this is huge. Now, this is about 30x to the market cap of Axie Infinity. But I'm not saying it's gonna do 30x immediately. But I can tell you there is a huge potential run for this particular gaming token called Theta Arena. To my opinion, this is just the beginning for this particular token called Theta Arena. I bought this coin at $8. I didn't even buy early, but I bought at $8. But I can tell you, this thing has a long way to go. Theta Arena. Now, the last coin I just showed you, which is Cardia Chain, this particular token was built on it. This is amazing, guy. This is amazing. Now, I can tell you, there's a huge opportunity in this token if you are looking out for a return of 5 to 10x of your money. Now, another coin I want to talk about is GGG. Now, GGG is very huge for me. Though it's a low cap coin, but a lot of opportunity and upside is on this token
John,
right now. I can hear you.
see, you you
Can
you
you hear
you
me?
you forgotten something. Go back and check that particular coin. Last time that we mentioned that coin, they had 3 million players. If you check now, I think
Yeah.
they were close to 4.5 million. They
Now,
had
yeah, okay. Oh, wow.
extra
Yeah.
1 million, extra 1 million. That
Okay.
coin,
Let's go to the website.
yes,
Let's go to the
just check
website.
on their website. That coin
Honestly, guys,
is growing
very fast.
exponentially.
Honestly,
Is
the way
growing.
it will
Just
flip
check them out.
Axie Infinity, it will be crazy.
I was very shocked.
Yeah, I have the game on my phone. I downloaded the app on my phone because I have to go to App Store and check out what they have. What I saw there was mind blowing. I was really impressed. Okay,
Their network. Just go down. You will see. Check out their total players. Give us
they
full
have
screen.
about
Give us full
four
screen.
point six.
Yes,
Can
extra
you
1 million plus in less than 4 days.
imagine? Imagine
These guys
four
are
point six
growing.
million players. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're looking at this coin, Theta Arena to me is still very low, to my opinion. For me, I think this is still very big. Since it came
that's
out
too
of
low.
Coin Market Cap, it has just done just 900%. So if
See where see
you can
where
just
see where see where Axie Infinity is at. It's I think about $8 billion. $8 billion.
yeah, yes, as it
So
so
this if this must
there's
flip, Axie Infinity, then that is easy 15x or 12x from here.
sure. No, honestly, this token, their game, I've played their game, is amazing. Like, the play to earn system is really, really amazing. I'm trying to buy some characters and start playing the game because it's fun. Because if you are playing the game, you'll be earning their coin called THC or something. THC, Theta coin. That's the coin you'll be earning. Let me look for it. Oh, okay. Okay, now if you are playing their game, now this is what you're gonna be. This coin is what you're gonna be earning. Now this is like the in-game player of people who play Axie Infinity game. They usually earn XLP token, but people who play Theta Arena games, this is what they are going to be getting. They are going to be getting. It's really, really amazing for me. Now another gaming project I love so much is DDG, Good Game Guild. Is a kind of low market cap, but I think I bought at $3. That was when I bought this token, but it has gotten to area of a huge discount because it went as high as over, I think, $15, okay, $16. That was an all-time high. So if you're actually buying this you're actually getting it at 50% discount. Now let me explain to you what guild is. Now a guild is actually a community that is in cryptocurrency that is growing massively right now. That you have money, but you have money, but you don't know how to play game, or you don't have time to play the game. Now there are some people who have all the time and they know how to play the game, but they don't have money. But you people can meet in a community or in a platform whereby that they will use your money to play game and make money for both of you. The person that is playing the game will be making money, and you that have the money will also be making money. That is what guild is. And I can tell you, guild will be very, very massive in cryptocurrency. Guild is just starting. Now, good game guild, to my opinion, have a very long way to go. It's currently at about $2-3 million market cap right now. About very, very fresh coin. And the token right now, this I think, okay, let me check coin market cap. Let me lay I think have more information here on coin market cap. Yeah, I want to check coin market cap. Let's see what happens there. So let me check coin market cap to see what is happening in this token. Is really amazing. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So now this is good game guild. Currently right now is about $10 million market cap. I think about one point something million coin is circulating. Now the team will not be doing a token release until January 11th. That is when they'll be releasing their token. Now, definitely, when they do token release, we're going to see some market correction. But all you need to know is that if you're buying this coin, just know that before January 11, just try as much as possible to take out some profit, because once they do token release, definitely the
They,
market will correct down. So
they, would,
they circulate.
they will dilute the market
Yeah,
cap. They will dilute the
yeah, they
market
will
cap.
dilute
Yeah.
the market cap, and at the same time, we just have just 1.2 million circulating right now. So there's still a, to my opinion, around 2, 3, 4, 5x with this coin before the token release. So you just have to, you just $10 million market cap, still a very very
Okay.
small market cap to take advantage because of
Oh
the
wow.
guild community around it. So good game guild is actually very very big to my opinion.
Oh
Now,
wow.
Mr. Harrison, I
Do
don't know if we're going to talk about GM.
listen. Yeah. You see. There are three very very interesting coins I am looking at. But before I proceed, I would like to bring the founder of Farmbit on board, because Farmbit is doing their pre-sale tomorrow, and this
Okay,
coin,
okay,
Farmbit is doing their pre-sale tomorrow, and this coin is actually going to be very 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 massive, because they have a very unique use case. And in fact, the likes of Chris Ani, that particular guy that was
I
endorsed
know
by
Chris.
Binance, yeah, by
Yeah,
Binance, as being the number one here in Africa, number one crypto influencer in Africa, is fully behind them, fully behind this project, and so many great guys is fully behind them. So, and these guys, they are doing their pre-sale tomorrow. Honestly, myself, I'm also an investor in this
sure.
Farmbit. So I love this project so well, and that's why I had to bring the founder himself to come live so we can actually discuss this, because we have some questions to ask him, so the viewers can know and then not miss out of the pre-sale. So hello,
Yeah, hi.
are you there? Okay,
Yeah, I'm here.
okay, okay. Nice having you on board. Nice having you on board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
All
evening,
thank you
right,
very
Mr.
much. You
Daniel.
guys are doing a very good one there.
You're
all right.
welcome.
I've been following up
Thank you
your
so much.
analysis. You guys are experts already. Like,
Thank you so much. So Farmbit is actually a very interesting project. Very, very interesting project. So in a very simple summary, what kind of services or what angle of problem is Farmbit looking forward to solve in the blockchain industry? So let us know.
all right, thank you very much. First and foremost, please, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really stressed out and I'm not home. I just stepped out to get something, but I have to be here. And thank you very much for the time.
Okay,
So,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
Farmbit is a DeFi and NFT ecosystem that's designed to solve the financing gap between businesses, right, and traditional lending services like the banks, the commercial lending services. So basically, what we're doing on Farmbit is we're making it possible for these businesses to access financing using DeFi and NFT. So what they do is that they just simply convert their receipts or their business documents into an NFT and then place it into a pool to access DeFi infrastructure. So that's generally what Farmbit is doing.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, okay. John, do you have any question for him?
Okay. My question is, how do Farmbit intend to convert agro businesses into NFTs?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
great.
that's a very good
Okay,
one
great.
because it's there in their website.
Yeah.
All right. So generally, one thing I also want to make clarification with is, when people hear agro, they just tend to make it to be focused on agriculture. Now, there are what we call
Okay.
agri-businesses. So agri-businesses are generally businesses that fall into the agricultural space. They are not necessarily the whole business, like the going to the farm business. These are businesses that are established in the agri firm, right? So what we're doing
Okay.
is that, say for instance, for warehouse financing, right? On warehouse financing, let me give a brief on warehouse financing. Now, what happens on warehouse financing is that generally you take an asset to a warehouse and then you are being issued a receipt, right? That receipt is called a warehouse receipt, right? So you can't access that asset until you take that receipt back to the warehouse. So what we're doing is that we're tokenizing that asset using that receipt
Wow.
because that receipt is unique, right? So we turn that receipt to an NFT and then we lock it
Wow.
into a pool, right? So that you can access financing.
Interesting.
Oh
And
wow.
Wow.
there are a
That's
lot of
really interesting.
back end to it. Yeah, yeah. So that's generally how we do. So with other businesses too, you can bring your inventories. So businesses can bring their inventories generally to access financing, using that as a collateral. So your inventories are
Oh,
turned
wow.
into NFTs, and then they access
NFTs,
DeFi
yeah.
liquidity.
Oh,
Wow,
wow,
wow.
cool.
I think
All right.
it's very big, honestly. I begin to
Okay.
understand it.
So my question now is, who are your direct? Do you have any direct competitor in this industry? Do you have any direct guys who is your major competitor right now? Because, like for instance,
Okay.
um, we have Shiba Inu and we have Dogecoin. You know,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
We have
who is your
Solana and
direct?
Ethereum.
Exactly. So who is your direct competitor like right now?
Okay. So we have Centrifuge, we have
Okay.
Defactor,
Okay.
we have
Oh
Alliance
wow.
Block. But the guys that are
Oh,
really active
Okay.
right now are Centrifuge. Centrifuge has a total lock value of about $40 million right now, and they just started locking their assets somewhere around July this year.
Oh, wow.
They
oh
started locking
wow.
real world assets. So the assets Centrifuge are locking right now, they are locking streams, like music streams from Shopify, right? So you know
Oh,
these artists right now, if you're on Shopify, right, you're selling your music. So generally, it takes
yes.
like 30 days for you to access financing, right? So for instance, you have your music out there. It takes like 30 days for Shopify to pay you after the whole streams. So what Centrifuge is doing is that they are partnering with Parachain to make it possible that these guys can actually access financing anytime, right? So they convert those streams into NFTs, just like what we do, and then they
Oh
send them
wow.
to a pool called Tin Lake. So Tin Lake does the financing. So
Oh,
I will say
that's interesting.
they are a competitor, but so far for agribusiness, we are actually the first.
Okay.
So you know,
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
real
Wow.
world assets are in different classes. So
Yeah,
we
that's
are
true.
Exactly.
focused on
It's true.
agribusinesses and fixing the gap in the emerging market too. In the emerging market, we are the first actually. So talking about Asia, Africa, we are the first.
Oh
Wow.
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 Okay,
Interesting.
so basically, Farmbit is only focusing on the agro industry. That's all right.
Yeah, we are focused on the agribusiness sector, but of course, you know, as a business, the more you see opportunities, the more you grab them. So we're also looking into, in fact, there are a lot of possibilities in Africa right now because we're looking into spreading into more businesses. Like a lot of businesses will jump into Farmbit as soon as the whole thing goes up because they
Oh
will
wow.
be
Okay.
interested in
Wow.
accessing financing, considering the fact that, you know, in Africa, accessing financing for businesses is very difficult. It's very difficult.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
Yeah, so
Okay.
being able to access a DeFi and a global fund, you know, it's a privilege and it's something a lot of people will jump into.
Okay.
Okay.
You are
All right.
saying that in the long term that Farmbit to be, going into other industries on the long run.
Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
possibly.
Yeah.
It all
He
depends
just
on
said that.
integrations, you know.
All
It
right.
depends on
Possibly. Okay.
Okay.
Nice one.
integrations and opportunities.
Okay.
Awesome.
And
Oh,
now
that's
the,
really
the
amazing.
most now the most interesting thing is that Farmbit is starting their pre-sale tomorrow. That's the most interesting thing. So guys, honestly, this is one of the project that you actually want to buy at the earliest time possible. You cannot be more earlier than this. They are launching their, I mean, they are starting off their pre-sale tomorrow. So I will drop the link to their Telegram channel somewhere in this video so that you can join
Yeah.
them very easily and also participate in their pre-sale. Okay, thank you so much, Nicholas. I really
Yeah,
appreciate your
thank you
time.
very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much for
Thank
the
you,
much.
opportunity
Nicholas.
and yeah, thank you
All
very
right,
much for
thank you. Okay,
You're
yo.
welcome.
So that's a
Yeah.
very good one. Then very quickly before we
Honestly,
round off
this is
this,
big.
yeah, I think
Like
I
what they are
think
doing is really
Farmbit,
big. Yeah. I
Farmbit
begin to understand it now.
and their team actually they actually have, I think, a very nice people behind their team, the likes of Chris Ane and so many guys who are actually very nice influencers in the industry. So I think Farmbit would definitely do so well. Personally,
Awesome.
I'm an investor in Farmbit as well.
No,
So
I
I
also
think
invested.
Farmbit
I
knows.
I I invested in it.
Nice one, guys. So okay, now very quickly before we round off, there are three suspicious coins that I actually want to call before I think we can call this a day. three, and these three coins are very, very suspicious. One of them is, let me try to share my screen with you guys. Um, one of them, very quickly, let me show you guys this. Where is this? Okay. Now there is a particular coin called the Abidosh. Now listen, this coin look very suspicious. Okay. This coin looks
Very
very, very
suspicious.
suspicious. Now, actually, this is a meme coin. Yeah, you would say, Yo,
Yeah.
Harrison, why are you talking about meme coin? Is it not meme coin again? Meme coin. Calm down. We have Dogecoin. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry right now. We
Yeah.
have Shiba Inu, we have Floki, we have Baby Doge. We have so many meme coins right now that actually a multi-billion-dollar project. But this particular one is very different. I'm suspecting this guy big time. Let me tell you, there is what we call Arbitrum. You know, in the Arbitrum network, Arbitrum network, which is a layer two. Layer two actually means they were created to help Ethereum to take the workload off from Ethereum so that
Sure.
it can solve the issue of scalability happening right now in Ethereum. So now Arbitrum network is actually very, very large. I think they have about $2.5 billion locked, total
Yeah.
liquidity locked. Sorry, total value locked. Now, the sweet thing about this Arbitrum network is that there is no single coin right now in their network. They're actually very, very new. And the likes of Uniswap has deployed down to their network. So many powerful projects right now that's actually under Ethereum has moved down to Arbitrum. In fact, a few days ago, Binance just launched their mainnet in their platform. So you can actually send Arbitrum network down to Ethereum directly. So Arbitrum has $2.4 billion total liquidity locked, and
You,
there
you
is
can check
no
that in
single.
Elbit.
You said
You can
Sylvia,
check
right?
it on Elbit, yeah, to see
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Because the
okay.
last time I checked, it was
Yeah,
around 4 point something billion. You know,
4 point
yeah,
something billion, right? Okay.
yeah.
Sorry,
The
let me
last time
try
I
to figure
checked.
that out. Let me try to share my screen so that we can see it like together. Okay. So let's see. I think let me excuse me. Let me try to get this right. Which website did you say I
I
can
think
check
it's
check it out?
Elbit Hat or
Yeah, okay,
something.
yeah,
I've forgotten the
yeah. Actually,
website.
I have it here. L2bit, right?
Yeah, L2Bit.
So
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
yeah, you see, they have
Okay,
about
it has dropped
yeah, they
2.4
have about 2.45 billion total liquidity lock,
liquidity
and these are all the layer two
layer
right now
twos.
in Ethereum.
Now, the
These are
one that is currently hot right now is ZK Sync, but ZK Sync only had just 500 million locked. But look at Arbitron. Arbitron is really, really interesting. And there was a kind
very
of article I read that Vitalik posted about Arbitron. Vitalik is really working hand in hand with these guys on the ground on Arbitron network. For me, Arbitron network is very, very big.
yeah.
It's very, very big.
Vitalik said that he thinks that the issue of this NFT and the gaming will be solved by the layer two.
Layer
So
two.
the
Yeah.
scalability issue will basically be solved by the layer two.
Now,
And right now,
if
the
you look at
number one. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Sorry to cut you. If you look at what is happening right now in layer one blockchains, now I don't know if you see what happened to Avalanche recently. Avalanche was skyrocketed, and we start seeing gas fees of Avalanche becoming
I
so high.
swear,
Some people paid 20.
boy.
Now that shows that if
Somebody paid
these
two hundred
networks,
dollar.
all these imagine all these networks, all these layer one blockchain, if they start getting network effects and use case, that's when we start seeing the problem. Because why? When Ethereum started, nobody knew that this problem was there. So honestly, all the whole blockchain, to my opinion, need layer two. Even
I th-
Polygon is working on their ZK rollups right now. To make sure
yeah,
that
yeah. That's
they work
that's
on the layer two.
that will be the next narrative next year. It will be a concept of layer two roll-ups and all
Layer
of this
two.
stuff.
It's gonna be
So
it's gonna be very hot. Yeah,
you see this particular coin right now called the Abidosh. This is the only coin, right? This is the only coin
the only
in the
token.
Abidosh in the Arbitrum network. The only
Yeah,
token, the only as big as Arbitrum is, there is no other token right now in that network.
yeah.
So this guy created a meme token as their only token and the first. Arbitrum right now does not have any native token right
Native
now. They
token.
don't have anything.
Yeah.
So I am suspecting Abidodge. I actually bought in that coin for long term. Whatever is their plans, they should do it. So, guys, if you have some spare money, because this might be the next sentiment, like right now. Honestly, do not look down on meme coins. The only time
Honestly.
you will lose your money so hard on meme coin is if you start buying nonsense meme coin. I personally
Yeah.
feel that this particular coin looks very suspicious. So you can put in
Yeah.
money that you can afford to lose right now in this coin and just throw in for a very long term. And the next coin I want you guys to look at right now is this boy. This boy is a bad boy.
Okay, you
I'm
can
not
share your
sure.
screen, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Now, the next particular project I want you guys to look at is this particular coin.
Yeah.
Honestly, in fact, I think just watch this. I think we are still very early. We are still very
Very,
early.
very early.
It has not gone that much yet. We are still very, very early. See where it was earlier and then see where it is right now. Now, so in fact, see the all-time high is just 580, basically let's say 6x. So now the funny thing about this particular coin is that it is also
Like
a
if,
meme coin.
like,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. Okay,
If you see what happened to this token today, like today alone, a lot of exciting information around this particular token. Like today, they
Binance, right?
got their Seric, no, not really about Binance, their Seric, their audition with Seric just completed today. Now, this same today,
Are you there?
we had Hobie, the one of, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, your network is
Hello?
getting bad. Yeah, your network is bad,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
can hear
receiving
you.
a call. Yeah, or I mean, say, okay. Now we have Hobie, one of the biggest exchangers we have. Tweeting GM on their platforms. That's really interesting. Now after that, we saw Binance US talking about
Binance
GM.
US.
Now after that,
Talking about
Binance
GM.
US is
All
talking
the
about
major
GM.
top
Yeah.
influencers
Yeah.
right now.
Another thing again is the
The
CEO
listing.
of Crypto.com, said the same thing, and the CEO of Gemini, keep talking about GM. Now, if you're looking at GM right now, there's a whole lot of sentiment. Now, I love buying memes because why? This year opened my eyes in meme. I now know that meme is actually a way people make life changing money, guys. People
Life
make
changing
life
money.
changing money from memes. If you look at the likes of Doge, Shiba Inu, Safe Moon, and the rest, now you shouldn't expose your all portfolios into memes. You need to buy memes that are fundamentally backed. Like if you're looking at this word called
Fundamentally
GM,
backed.
exactly. It looks like a global movement of the crypto community. Everybody is talking about GM. And now look at something interesting that happened with this token that is amazing. Now, this token was launched in November 8th. Now, Shiba Inu, for example, was launched last year, July or June. Now, Shiba Inu has not been listed in Bybit. Shiba Inu got listed in Bybit today. But this coin got listed, was created this last month, November 8th, and that same November, the coin was listed on Bybit.
In-
Now, what does that mean? What does that tell? It shows that there's a whole lot that's about to happen to that
Watch
token.
this.
So,
Watch this.
yeah,
Watch this. If you see the class of people who is talking about this particular coin, I am
honestly,
beginning
the
to
class of
suspect
people
that
on
this
Twitter
will
is
be
crazy.
this will be currently it is in OKX and
Okay, yes.
Gate.io and then Bybit. And then we saw Binance US talked about this coin. We saw Crow CEO talked about this coin. Even Crow posted it. You see. So
Yeah, they
so
said
many
that they are
quality
listing
guys,
it. Yeah,
so many quality guys are beginning to talk about the particular coin right now. And we are still so early. Honestly, when you
early,
see meme
very,
coins
very
like
early,
this,
guys.
you don't have to buy meme coins with $1 million. Just put in
No, no, no,
small
don't do
amount
that.
of money and forget about it. If you do not have so much money,
Sure.
put in like $50, $20, $100, depending on your portfolio's strength, and
And the thing
just
is,
forget
it's not
about
about
it.
buying it. Okay, sorry. It's not about buying
Okay,
it on Uniswap again. You can get it in all these exchanges that are
OKX,
cool. Like
yeah,
you
OKX,
won't be paying all these high gas
gas
fees.
fees,
And
yeah.
another beautiful
It's very
information is
easy.
that they are migrating to BSC now, BSC chain. I think before the end of the week, they are
Oh
migrating to
wow,
BSC chain, and they are going to be working on their billboard. They are currently doing serious advert campaign on TikTok. Guys, you just have to position yourself. I believe
yeah.
GM is going to be in top 10. I know what I'm saying because this same
I,
coin
f-
was
I
listed by CoinMarketCap.
Yeah.
They write an article about it, and Binance owns CoinMarketCap.
See, John, see,
Yeah,
I personally feel that this should have been a very easy risk. You put in like $100 and just forget about it.
sure.
Personally,
Honestly,
I didn't.
honestly,
John, sure, you said that you bought this coin with $1,000, right? $1,000.
yes, that was what I did. I put 1,000 in.
Well, I actually bought the coin with just $100, just $100 because I'm looking at a very long term. So if you want to make money from meme coins, you see those two coins, they are looking very, very suspicious. The sentiments
Very
right now and
respectful.
everything is around them. You would be surprised that that might be the next Shiba Inu. I would love to talk about Polydodge, but let me not talk about Polydodge for now. Let's just leave
Sure.
Polydodge. So that is
I think
that.
there's
And
also
then,
another news coming on Polydodge. They are migrating
yeah,
to be Binance Network. So
the
that.
thing is that Polydodge right now is already about, I think, about $30 million market cap. But I am seeing that
Yes.
coin, those guys have one of the hardest working team in the world. Three
Honestly,
those three
they
meme
are not
coins,
resting.
just in case you want to buy. Let me show you guys, please. Let me show. This is a
Do
meme coin.
research.
This is a meme coin. This is a meme coin. Polydodge. You buy this coin even with any amount that you have and lock it up for just go and walk, just go and play and then come back. Watch this. I think this right now they have market cap of let's see, they have about, okay, yeah, $28 million, but at some point it went to
Right,
about $71 million.
50. Yeah, you
Let's
went
see,
to
let's see.
70. Yeah.
Yeah, 71. I actually sold off mine, I think, at about 60 something $1 million market cap. So I made some good money from this particular coin, some good money, but right now it is still cheap again. Honestly, you might see this coin next time in $500 million market cap. Because why? The sentiment and the team behind this project is what we are looking at. We just don't buy any
Honestly,
coin. We look at the team,
exactly,
the sentiment behind, and then how much effort they are putting. And I mean, people
exactly.
behind them, their backup. They have one of the most powerful guys like right now. So, Polydodge,
Happy Dodge.
um, Abidodge, and what again? Is
GM.
that all? Yeah, and GM. Okay. So last time we asked you guys to buy some coin, and I'm still going to repeat those coins, and then I think we'll just end this live stream. Honestly, do
Awesome.
not fail to buy coins like the likes of Superfarm.
Super fun,
Superfarm
honestly.
just got listed in Coinbase Pro.
See,
Those coins,
what happened to Gala? You see, when Gala was listed in Coinbase, I see the way it's skyrocketed. I think
see,
we're gonna see that kind of parabolic move in super fun.
we have Superfarm, we have Render. Render is still cheap right now
Very, very
compared
cheap. Render
to
is
where it was.
yeah.
Please, these are long-term coins. You would never fail buying these coins. Then we have Moon River.
Hmm.
Moon River is a very interesting project that we will actually have a very special time for it. We have Moon River like right now. Do not leave this coin behind. You will regret big time. And again, we also talked about Spirit. Okay, I think anyway, you can go and watch this particular video, but do not. And then very interesting coin again, the gum. This
The
gum is
com, yeah.
uh, uh, this particular token right now has one of the most cheapest market cap right now,
Honestly,
1.6 million. Honestly, this
it's
is easy 100x from here. Easy one. If this coin gets to
yeah.
$100 million, or let's say $120 million market cap, you would possibly make like 120x or 115x from here.
Imagine.
And they have one of the best team right now, and it is a gaming token. In the next live
Wow.
section, we'll talk more about gaming and the metaverse. But for
Metaverse,
now,
yeah.
I think we've done a great show. So in my opinion,
Sure.
we are not in we are not in a bear market. Everything is still looking good right now. There might possibly be another shakeout, but that doesn't mean that we are in a bear market because the leverage still looks high. There might be one more shakeout, one more, and then but everything still look good. Buy quality projects right now that we've showed you guys and hold. Those meme coins will fucking blow. I promise you guys that. If you miss on those coins, we'll call back those coins when Bitcoin has behaved itself. And you will be like, you, you. So John, I think that's all for now. Do you have anything else to
Also,
say? Okay.
nothing to say. The only thing I will tell you is this. You know, you have seen the whole show. Like talking about the token we talked about. Like seen Superfarm, seen Render. Now these are long-term tokens that you cannot go wrong with these tokens. You
Yeah.
can't go wrong with
Next
them.
next
You just
show
need to,
next show.
make sure you diversify your portfolio. If you look at right now in the coin market cap or in CoinGecko, there's a lot of noise in terms of meme. Like, people love going buying meme, all this Shiba that, Shiba this, and all a lot of things happening on CoinGecko
There
and
is so
coin
much
market cap.
money in meme.
You just
There's
have to be
so
very
much money
careful.
in meme.
You don't go there with all your money. Like you hear me say that I put in $1,000. That's my risk appetite. So that shouldn't be your risk appetite. Just put in what you
So
can comfortably afford to lose.
um
Yeah.
somebody said name of the token you mentioned last with 1 million
Okay.
market cap.
That go on.
Gum.
Go.
Okay, let me show you guys
GUM.
again. Yeah, Gum. You can go check it out. Gum.
Yeah.
This is the coin. In fact, let me zoom the screen. Um, go get it. It is Gum. This is the name. Gomet Galaxy. This particular coin is very promising. This is easy 100x from here. Very easy one. Okay, though the next show will be more of next show will actually be more of gaming tokens and the metaverse coins. And
Metaverse.
I'm going to
Sure.
give you guys access to so many low caps projects. But for now, I want you guys to take advantage of what we've said so far, and then we'll see you in the next show. And for now, bye bye. Do not forget to like this show and possibly share to help the YouTube algorithm. Thank you
Thank you
so
for
so
joining
so much.
us. Thank you. Yeah. All
So
right.
bye.